Thank you.
Don't say thank you. Get out of here.
Welcome back. I wouldn't do that. Great job, Mom. We're going to be watching more of The Walking Dead. We were just summarizing what happened last time.
Poor Glenn.
Mm-hmm. It was very devastating.
Yes.
It was very sad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to jump right into this episode, shall we?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still in shock.
Poor Maggie.
Yes, I know she's been through so much. She lost so many people, and now she lost
her husband.
So
You said you liked talking. I remember that. Every last bit. You don't. It doesn't matter how many days. Oh, how much time you were supposed to. You know you were supposed to.
yeah, I wasn't doing so well.
Fire. Oh, he's been
You got a little
ringer.
something. Like a predator.
Boink. So someone tied him up. I had a story to tell. What is that? I hate this. Just waiting for something to pop. The wolves. Okay. Oh, wow! That's a sore throat.
You don't!
Ew. Wow, this on hands.
Oh, yeah. Can you help me? No, I don't think so.
Yep, you're gonna bump into someone. Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah. Beware.
With flowers.
You know what it is.
Solar panels.
Huh? Self-sufficient. Hello there.
Can you step away from the goat? It's
Yeah.
not yours. And I still need her. I'm still figuring out how to make cheese.
Oh, a nice home.
Okay, last chance.
Uh-oh.
Lower your gun. Step away from the cabin.
They're gonna get you. Oh, they knocked him right out.
Sorry.
Oh, well, you're lucky he didn't stab him. Huh? He's got a little jail in his house.
Kill me.
That's a stupid name. It's dangerous. You should change it.
Oh, my God.
Kill me.
My name's Eastman.
Oh.
It's nice he has a view of what's going on. Like you
Yes.
see something.
You shot at me. I fed you. Please don't hurt her.
Well, that's where he's learned the skill.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he's starting to learn.
Oh. Oh, that's terrible.
I'm from Atlanta. I'm a forensic psychiatrist. What did you do or what do you do now?
I clear
That's the biggest load of horseshit I ever heard. It's PTSD. You've been through trauma, right? You killed a lot of people?
Yes.
They were threatening you, attacking you?
Not all of them.
You had someone you loved, didn't you? Children? Your body's here, but your mind is still there. There's a door, and you want to go through it. You still feel it every time. So you just want to stop opening that door. So you just sit in it. We're not built to kill. We don't have claws or fangs or armor. We're born with bad brains. Some of them got sick along the way. The rest were just damaged people, traumatized themselves like you, but they could heal. The door is open. It's been open all along.
Wow, he's taking a lunch from.
God,
That's right.
freaking
He wants
sound.
He wants it clear.
I gave you two choices.
Don't get the poker. Oh no, I forgot about that. Come on.
Oh, no.
Right back at you.
Good for him for having
I gave you
restraint.
two choices. The door or the couch.
Wow, still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank goodness he had restraint.
The people in prison I evaluated for the state. Stories I heard. She said it'd make me lucky and I'd feel better. Next morning, I found a flyer for Aikido. It was Aikido. It'll help. Good night.
With a laid off.
Oh, boy.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
Oh, my
It's
God.
more
Too
palatable.
astroturf. But there's potential here. You might notice I'm not giving up on the goo-goo clusters. They're going to remain on the menu. You should try one. They're good.
He's bleeding. He's bleeding. You're
Oh,
letting
my
it.
God, come on.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Oh, he's just scared.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, there's
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, perfect.
Oops. I try not to kill him.
Whoa, his head.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, his fence.
The
And
flowers.
those beautiful sunflowers.
Oh,
Tabitha was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to eating.
Threw away.
Come on inside, Tabitha. You've had enough for one day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Hey,
Come on.
thank you.
Oh, good.
Progress.
God, that guy's head.
Mm.
You broke the garden fence laid waste to a perfectly good tomato plant. You gotta fix it. B, follow me.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Should have got the screaming goat out.
that's right. That's right. That's what we should have.
So you have to care about yourself.
What we've done, we've done.
To still accept what we were.
Nice.
To accept everyone.
To protect everyone. Why do you have a cell in your cabin?
In my job, I interviewed over 800 men and 25 women. Crichton Dallas Wilton went to therapy. He wrote letters to the prison board to start a program to grow flowers for the waiting rooms in state hospitals, residents. I knew that Crichton knew that I knew exactly what he was. His fist felt like a rock. And then he was on top of me, and the floor polisher next door was thudding out every sound. And he was going to kill me right then and there because he knew I would make sure he would never get out again. Aikido. I wasn't taking it for self-defense, but saved my life. Crichton Dallas Wilton went to my home and killed my wife, my daughter, and my son.
Wow. It's like at this point you just think
Year
zombie
passed.
apocalypse.
And he was still working those plots. I built that cell with the full intention of bringing Crichton Dallas Wilton here, putting him behind those bars and watching him starve to death. I have come to believe that all life is precious.
Even for a man like that, who did that to you.
That's why we're having oatmeal burgers. I'm thinking we could try for the islands off the coast. I think people could have gone there. Well, at the very least, we could see the beach. Who did you lose?
My wife and son, Jenny and Dwayne.
Forms right now.
Not here.
Right now.
Because he's the most emotional right now.
Hey.
Can I crash the
yours.
car? Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he changed so quickly.
Yes.
Wow.
No! No! He got
no.
him! He got him!
Crap.
No!
He did get him. Yes, he did.
That wasn't for you to do. How could you do that? That wasn't for you to do.
You are done with this. You made it out.
Oh, look at him.
Don't get...
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
Here's not here.
oh. Oh, damn. Poor Tabitha.
darn.
No.
Oh, she got out.
Come on, you sit down before you fall down.
Did they really get him? Ah!
I found out the schedule, waited, made sure the right people were working. I got him in my car quick.
No shit.
But I got him here and they didn't know where to look. I put him in that cell and I let him starve to death. It took 47 days. What I did to him, it didn't give me any peace. Turned myself in, that's how I found out the world ended. My daughter drew this on the hallway wall of our house. She thought I'd get mad. I just put a frame around it. I walked through 30 miles of the dead for a piece of drywall. Can't expect such splendid guests as yourself to show up. You stay here, you'll be alone. I'm ready. I have a gun in a lockbox out there. Hope it's lucky for you, too. Whatever you decide.
Heading out.
Tabitha.
Oh,
yeah.
There's Eastman right next to her, yep. Terminus.
Still too soon.
And that's it. Every last bit.
You noticed I'm shaking a little?
Oh, boy.
I am going to have to kill you, Morgan. I'm going to have to kill every person here. Don't ever be sorry.
So you kill him.
Oh my God, they're coming back. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was really...
Oh boy.
Oh, boy, I'm
Get all
telling
choked
you.
up, Mom?
Yeah.
Well, Eastman was a wonderful man.
Yeah, he was.
It wasn't wonderful what he did to the man that murdered his family, but he was a very good friend to him.
Yes,
He gave him a
was,
chance.
definitely.
Every life is precious. After he did, kill someone, he learned that every life is precious.
That's right.
Yeah,
He
and
did,
he
definitely.
lied to him at first too. He lied to Morgan, and he's like, "No,
That's
I
right,
didn't."
yeah.
But then he finally just told him the actual story.
That's right, he did. Gosh.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a lot to take in, and someone like
Wow.
Eastman, I'm glad that Morgan found him and
Yes,
recovered. Because what Morgan went through when we saw him before he met up with them in Alexandria, or seeing Daryl and saving him, and Aaron, he was not in a good place.
No, he wasn't. Definitely
No.
not.
He was really messed up. He almost hurt/killed Rick.
That's
And he
right.
was, very, if you want to say savage or something, he was just not in his
He
right
said
mind.
clear.
and-
He wanted to clear everything.
yeah, he
kill
just
everything.
wasn't. He
Yeah,
wasn't himself anymore, and he just was so upset. Like he had PTSD,
Yes,
and just wanted to kill. He was very dangerous.
yeah, he sure was.
And then
yeah.
next time you saw him, he had these martial arts skills with a stick, and he was able to actually fight off a lot of people.
Yes, and
He
Eastman taught him that skill.
And I heard you say that,
Yeah.
so that was cool. Yeah.
Yes, it was wonderful,
Definitely,
and
yes.
he really he was at peace with himself when he was with Eastman.
Yes, he was.
I really enjoyed, even though it was a slower episode, I get why, because Morgan went through something terrible, like everyone has, but we're looking at his struggles, and to go from absolutely crazy dangerous to normalcy and peace, that's a huge change. So we needed to see that progress, as Eastman would say.
Okay, yes.
We had to see that progress throughout, and it wasn't just, even though it was hard from the beginning, I got better and then everything was fine. No, he relapsed and went back. Once something bad happened, he saw two major bad things happen, where the guy that he killed that could have been innocent, he just killed to clear, came back, and then he, because he was in shock, Eastman stepped in to save him, and he got bit. So you had
That's
two
right,
bad
he
things
did.
that
Right.
really
That's
set
right,
him
yes,
off.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was so mad at Eastman for doing that, because now he got bit, now he knows he's going to die.
That's right, yeah.
And he's like, why did you do that? Why didn't you just let it happen? But Eastman's being a friend. He
That's
was
right.
like, he's in shock for some reason. He's not stepping up. I got
You
to
wanted
help
to
him.
yeah.
So that was the
Yeah.
biggest
That was
test for him to
Mhm.
relapse,
That's right, yeah.
and he went right back to kill me. And
That's right.
with Eastman being weak now and going to die, and walking away from Morgan, it was Morgan's ultimate choice on his own to decide then and there what he was going to do.
That's right,
You
that's
know,
what I was-
here's not here. You got to figure out what your purpose
Yeah.
is. So
Yeah.
he also found Aikido that saved his life.
That's right. Thank goodness.
And he decided to leave. He decided to leave the cabin and be you try to find some people.
Yeah.
You're going to need people.
Yeah.
Definitely have to.
I mean,
people, yeah.
The way even Eastman said it about like, we need to get out of here, we need to go, and not actually having a plan, it just says a lot, because he had a beautiful place. They had food. He even said forever, like the solar panels, the food, the garden he had, hopefully forever. But that's very enticing. But the way he said it too, it's like people need people, and you're going to be by yourself. You don't know who the heck you're going to come across. Like there's a lot of risks involved, and it's good to see what's out there, because if you're cut off from the rest of the world, there might be people thriving. I doubt it, but you kind of hope that people are thriving somewhere.
That's right, and for your own sanity too, you need a people.
Right, and I think Eastman needed to get out of there just because it's, that cell is just reminding him of what he did.
Yes.
Because of his family dying.
47 days.
Right,
His family was killed by this man, and, he had him in his home for 47 days, letting him rot, just die of starvation. And, he still had the clarity to still bury him like everyone else. He put his full name out there. Well, it's an apocalypse now, so he's not going to get in trouble. But
I know. And I get like they were trying to tie that up too, where he was going, back to town or whatever to confess, and then that's when he found out the world ended. So that way he, so it makes him even better because he confessed, but then he didn't get in trouble for it because that was the end. But very sad story, and it gave me chills the first time I heard it. Where even now, like, it's just such a terrible story where you have this evil man that he tried to help, and you could just tell. He said, I could just read it, that I could see right through his facade that he was totally a bad man. For the guy to actually find a way to escape, only to murder his family. Not only, but
horrible,
like to kill his wife and children. Like, holy crap. And to go back and confess and just be like, that's all I wanted to do, is destroy his life. And what do you think about the idea that all life is precious, the way that they're showing it in this episode, where no matter how evil you are, you have to spare all life, you don't kill? How do you guys feel about it?
Well, after what he went through, killing that guy, I think he just realized he doesn't want to kill anymore. And I feel that, I wouldn't want to kill anybody, but if your life is in danger, though, you have to.
Yes.
That's what...
especially in this circumstance, where Morgan is now. He didn't have to go shooting up the cabin, not knowing, who's in there. When Eastman's in there, he's being calm, he's being, okay, try not to... he's trying to be, rational with them, and he was still shooting up the joint. But, within reason.
That's right.
If they're coming after you, yes, you have to be defensive, I think. But, also, Eastman, the way he killed that man, he was starving him, but he's living in that same cabin with the guy. That's torturous to him, too.
Yeah, because who knows how he died, because even though he's a psychopath...
You don't know.
Yeah, because who knows, like, even though he's a psychopath, he might not have gone quietly. He might have been, like, moaning and,
screaming.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Or just tormenting him with words, until the end.
Right. Yeah. And for Eastman to say that... and for Eastman to say, well, out of 825 people that I interviewed, only one was evil. But it's only... in his view, that he was evil. What did those other 824 people do? Did they kill someone else's family? Did they do something else to other people? So he took it really to heart that only one person was evil.
Yeah, and I know Eastman knows what he's talking about. To have experiences with almost 1,000 people, that's saying a lot. And to being able to help that many people and only finding one evil guy, like, that makes me have hope. I know it's just a story, but just living in this, it gives me hope that, okay, well, you can't always judge a book by its cover, or just to even have that kind of patience and kindness inside you and understanding to try to help people like that. Here you see how Morgan, like, we already knew Morgan, who he was beforehand, and to see how bad he's gotten, like, we are more, open-minded to wanting him to find help. And, we found Eastman. But if we didn't know Morgan, he went right in shooting. Like he's just killing people.
That's right.
Like I would have been like, screw this guy's dangerous, he has to go. So to have that mindset, I mean, again, Eastman has the experience with all these people that were evil to a certain degree and knew that they could come back and he could help them and have that kind of patience and care. Is an incredible feat, because I cannot see past that. Like, I think life is definitely precious, but a guy like Morgan talking to one of the wolves there, and he's talking all crazy and stuff. Like, I'm sorry, you're threatening my family. You just killed a bunch of my people here. Like, you're dead. And same thing, like, you know, with Eastman, with Morgan shooting at him, I'm like, you're dead. I'm sorry, there's no risk there. You're already like ready to kill me. Like, heck no. But I do like the idea of peace and stuff, but I just don't think. I hate the idea of killing. I don't think I could do that, but...
Right, but if someone's still threatening when they're tied up and he's being very calm about it and like, you know, if I'm loose, if I have a chance, I'm going to kill you and everybody around here. And we're all going to, you know...
That's right.
All your people are going to die. You know? That's a deep thing.
Yeah, it's a situation that you're in. You have to make a decision.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're being threatened, really.
Yeah, and you have this guy who's cocky. He's already, like, dying or whatever because he has an injury.
Yes.
And he's just kind of gloating about it. Like, I'm not going to say sorry, right? Your words, like, mocking Morgan. Like, oh, the children, too. Everyone has to die. I'm sorry. Like, you're going to talk that kind of crap. You're done. You're done.
That's the
like,
rules.
There's no... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, though, because I'm like, he is an evil man. And if you're willing to kill people... I mean, Morgan did that too, and that's the hard thing, to be like, oh, well, Morgan's different, which kind of contradicts it, you know, because he did come back, and he killed those two people, but at the same time, they were chasing him, too. Like, he was already in a bad place mentally, but, like, they were chasing him, and, like, what do you expect? Like, you've been in the apocalypse for a while now, so I'm sure they've had other dealings with people, who knows, maybe not, but for them to just run up on him like that, it's like, yeah, someone's going to jump you if you are chasing them.
Oh, my God. Yes.
But so overall, you liked the episode?
I did.
Yes, it was very interesting, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Made you really think about things.
Yeah. I think, I'm trying to recall when I saw this with Nicole and Lee, and I think some of the comments, you know, people were saying it's a very slow episode, and it was, but again, I like the pacing because we had to see that for Morgan's healing process.
Right, for the transition. Yes, that was a big transition, so... I think we did need this because we had to see what he went through and what a good friendship
and he had choices.
With Eastman. He did have choices.
Eastman gave him choices, so that was good.
Mm-hmm. And then poor Tabitha dying, like that was very sad.
Like that.
It makes sense that she got out because they were both away from the cabin. So I'm like, well, that was poor thinking for them to just walk away and leave her out unguarded, you know? So, and I don't know if there was like some kind of metaphor there or not with Tabitha figuring out the door and getting out, but Morgan didn't figure it out.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
And that's he mentioned that too. He goes, I didn't know the door was unlocked.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that's a lot of trust. And again, Eastman is a very kind guy. I don't know what other word, risky, you know, but he's trying to help Morgan, but to do something like have it unlocked and Morgan charging him, that would make more sense to me that he did do that right afterwards when he found out the, you know, the cage was open. But, you know, like for him to actually take that risk and then they fight it out and then go to sleep knowing that, like he's throwing the key away in the river, making it permanent.
That's right.
And then even though he's a lock in his door, he can easily kick down a door. So it's just a lot of risk, a lot of chance. You know?
A lot of trust. He was very trusting.
Yeah, and again, he's by himself. He lost his whole family. He killed someone. Like, Eastman went through a whole lot, too, and he even struggled similar to Morgan, he said. So, at this point, like, he's lonely, and he's very, you know, he's willing to risk a lot to see if he can help someone, like, give his life purpose, too, again.
He has so much discipline, you know, right down to trying to perfect the cheese.
Oh, my goodness, that was really,
you know, slicing every, you know, every meal was very... you know, beautifully presented. You know, he went above and beyond with every task he did.
That's right,
It's a little things. You know, I think that's important too because he did really dress up the plates nice. Because I probably would have just been like pile.
Good nutrition too.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got.
Yes.
And,
That's what you got.
you know, this actually made me think of all the processed foods that we eat nowadays. And I'm like, in the apocalypse, if you did have a garden or something, at
That's
least, like, you can
right.
kind of
Okay.
cleanse your system of all the
My
processed
God,
stuff.
yes.
That's
So
right.
I'm like, oh,
All
God,
the
like all this
toxic
fresh
stuff out.
food.
That's right.
But yeah, so decent episode.
Yes, it was.
I really like Morgan's character, and
did
Eastman,
too.
there's just a sad story, but he did really help Morgan,
Yes,
which
he
is
did.
important.
Definitely did.
Oh, tremendously.
You know,
Wow,
and
good for him.
Eastman dying, like, I know Morgan probably over time would heal 100% on his own or close to it. I think Eastman's death really drove him further to, you know, go by Aikido and, you know, because now he's like, he helped me.
His new code,
That's
yes.
right, yes.
And I have to honor that code now and carry it
That's
forward.
good. Yeah.
And it's almost to a fault of his, too. You know, I think the wolves, I mean, if he's going to do that and really see the best in someone, all life is precious, even someone that's, you know, threatening your life, you know, to keep them alive. I mean, I think that's almost to a fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have to agree with you
Definitely.
there.
I
Just
do
living
too.
in this episode, I just...
That's right. Yeah.
It gets to me sometimes because I do believe life is precious, but not evil people who are threatening children, your family, and they already
right.
killed your group, and they're a
Yeah, okay,
huge
yeah.
risk, and they do not care,
Definitely. Yeah.
and they're mocking you while they're kind of
here's what my
dying.
stick
I'm
is
like,
for.
Yeah.
I'm like,
If I
no,
turn my
I'm
back,
sorry,
you really
I
turn
no.
against me. Yeah.
I'm like,
Like
no
that.
risk there. Other things,
Yes, yeah,
absolutely, I
yeah.
question, but in this scenario, no.
Yeah, that's right.
So until next time, guys,
Whoa,
can't wait to
yes.
watch the next
Whoa.
episode.
That's right.
That's right.
Rick was crying to open up the gate.
That's
so.
right.
Yeah, open up the gate.
Yes, like that.
So what's gonna happen? I don't know.
Yes.
Something happy. It's someone's birthday.
I brought cake.
Yeah, I
Oh
know,
my
really.
God,
So until next time,
Oh,
guys,
wow.
thank you so much for watching,
Yes, thank
and we'll
you.
see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.